Once upon a time, in a forest far away, there lived a small young girl who wore a red cape every day. All the people knew her, and they called her all the same. The young girl was Red Riding Hood, at least that became her name. One day her mother asked her to bring a gift that will help heal to Red's old grandma in the woods who was home alone and ill. Red was more than happy to deliver what was asked. She promised to complete the journey and also do it fast. Shortly after she began walking on that day, Red came across a big gray wolf sitting along the way. "Hello, my dear. Where are you off to?" was what the gray wolf said. Red answered, "I am off to Grandma's. She is sick in bed." The gray wolf hid a wicked smile as he plotted what to do. With timing and a little luck, he'll get to feast on too. The gray wolf said, "How nice of you to bring your grandma food. But why not bring her flowers too to help lighten up her mood?" Red grinned from ear to ear. She liked what she had heard. While Red was busy picking flowers, the wolf left without a word. Grandma was resting comfortably when she heard tapping from outside. She asked the presence who was there and soon got a reply. The wolf said in a tiny voice, "It's Red, please let me in. I've brought a meal from Mom to help you feel better than you've been." The grandma smiled warmly and was happy to the core. She told the fake Red Riding Hood how to open up the door. The wolf came through the walkway and gave the door a shut. He then rushed forward on hind legs and ate the grandma up. Red had finished picking flowers and was nearly to the house. She crept through the front door almost quiet as a mouse. She noticed her gray grandma was sitting on the bed. She also noticed pointy ears, and this is what she said. "Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have. I've never seen before." The wolf said, "All the better to hear you. Please come in some more." Red came in closer and then noticed the great big eyes Gran had. The wolf said, "All the better to see you, which makes me very glad." That's when Red took notice of Gran's sharp teeth within her jaw. "All the better to eat you up with," lunged the wolf with both large paws. He gobbled down Red Riding Hood, who barely made a peep, and after he was finished he quickly fell asleep. A huntsman traveling through the woods a short way beyond the door thought he might investigate where he could hear loud snores. The huntsman walked inside the house and was shocked at what he found. A very fat old gray wolf dressed in a sleeping gown. The huntsman killed the wolf in bed and slashed along its hide. He was even more amazed at what he found inside. Young Riding Hood and Grandma both in one piece and just fine. The huntsman cut them from the wolf just in the nick of time. The huntsman skinned the wolf and then continued on his way. Both Grandma and Red Riding Hood were grateful for him that day. They cleaned the house up and washed themselves. Now done with their ordeal, young Riding Hood and Grandma sat down to have a meal.